Hi, I'm Gloria Pierson, and this video title is Learning to Love Yourself Motivation. Because we have to love ourselves first in order to love anybody else unconditionally. We need that. We deserve that. You are very special and you are loving. So it's finding that place and the motivation to stay in that space. So that's what I'm going to talk about on this video, and then I'm going to give you practical ways that you can implement starting today to start loving yourself. I want to welcome all my new subscribers. I'm grateful for anybody watching this video. If you enjoy my videos, please consider hitting that subscribe button and giving this a thumbs up. I am here, my channel is here, to help you manifest the life that you want and that you deserve. And I give all kinds of tips. If you have any questions, write to me in the comments and I will get back with you. But let's get started on learning to love yourself motivation. So we're going to talk about learning to love yourself motivation. Now sometimes when we go through what I call the dark night of the soul, maybe somebody betrayed you, hurt you, maybe you're going through a divorce, a breakup. Sometimes we go in a space where it's harder to love ourselves because maybe we didn't feel love from others. But we always need to love ourselves first. Remember the law of attraction. Positive thoughts about yourself will be positive results. Negative thoughts about yourself will give you negative results. And we have to learn to love ourselves first. I like the analogy of when you're on an airplane and they always tell the adults to put the oxygen mask on yourself first before you put it on a child or someone next to you. It's the same. You have to fill your oxygen, your cup, with love for yourself. And then your cup is full and you can give that unconditional love to others. And what it is, it's getting in that space. And there's a space, sometimes it could be maybe when you're in silence, when you're meditating, listening to music, gardening, and you're in that space and the veil is thinner between you and God, you and infinite intelligence. And in those quiet moments, and they may just be momentarily, you are filled with such love and acceptance of yourself. So the practical things I'm going to go over today that you can do so you can stay in that space, so that thread is not broken of that love. And again, I said, it's just, you can do a few minutes of quiet time. It could be meditating, gardening, art, listening to music. It's whatever fills you and fills your heart with that love. So that's one way you could do it. The other is controlling your thoughts. And I'm going to want to read some of these from my book, Divorce the Divorce, but it doesn't necessarily have to be divorce. And learning to love yourself, I said, is a miracle cure. How many times a day do you treat yourself without love? And do any of these resonate with you? I have negative thoughts. I feel unlovable. I live my life fearful of the future. I compare myself to others. I settle for less in relationships and even in salaries for my job. I criticize myself. I feel I am not enough. What I want to say is you are enough. You are perfect just as you are. And it's just changing the thoughts. I know I had one client and he would say kiddingly if he did something wrong, oh, I'm such an idiot. And I'd say, don't say that. You're putting that thought into your subconscious mind. You are not an idiot. You are a beautiful human being. So it's just starting to be aware of this and keep that space, like when you're in the quiet, when you're in the meditating, and carry it throughout your day. So one way with thoughts is to be really careful what you say after the words I am. Like I said, my client, I'm an idiot. No, you're not. I am strong. I am wealthy. I am loving. I am beautiful. The I am is from the Bible. When they said, I am that I am. So whatever you say after I am, you are putting yourself in a vortex of God's power and love. So get in the habit of being aware, I am. And maybe write some I ams down. I gave you some examples. And say them in the morning and maybe at night. And if you feel the negative thoughts, write them maybe on a little index card and keep them with you. So when those negative thoughts come, no, I am lovable. I am perfect just as I am. So that's the first one, what you put after I am. The second, I want you to do something this week special for you. It doesn't have to be extravagant. Maybe it's to take a bath with some candles and crystals. Maybe it's a walk in the woods. Maybe it's just sitting on your couch and doing nothing, or watching that movie or reading that book. Do something special. Self-care just for you, because you deserve it. Put yourself at that top of that list for at least one thing this week. So that's the second. The third, one day this week, take a little notebook, and every time a negative thought comes, write it down. And then at the end of the day, rewrite them. So you say, I'm not good enough. Next to it, you write, I am perfect just the way I am. I never have any money. I am prosperous and wealthy. So rewrite them. And becoming aware is the first step to changing. So become aware, that notebook does help with that. And another way is to journal. And sometime this week, ask yourself, if making these changes, do you notice a change in yourself? Do you feel more loving towards yourself and towards others? Do you feel more positive? How do you feel by implementing these couple changes? And write that down. Second in the journal, what else can you do for you? I had you do one self-care this week, but what else? What else can you do for you? Think about that. And the third is in the future. If you slip into the negativity, how can you stop yourself quicker? What can you do to stop yourself from going down there? Is it writing the affirmations? Is it keeping the notebook? Is it spending that quiet time in meditation or gardening, like I said, that even 5 minutes? So you fill yourself up with that love. And another thing I want to say, I started doing myself this week, I bought these stickers. So in my journaling, I'm using like stickers to kind of emphasize some of the points that I'm doing. And it makes it just so beautiful and fun. It's a fun activity. It makes to me at least, it makes my journaling more fun. So learn to love yourself. You deserve to be loved and to give love. Again, if you enjoy my videos, please consider hitting that subscribe button and give this a thumbs up if you like it. And I'm sending you lots of love and light. Until next time.